Hey y'all, it's your girl Kayanadine, Kai the Brat, or whatever you like to call me, and welcome back to my channel. Wow, I didn't mess up saying it this time. I would like to, finally introduce you guys to and welcome y'all to the first episode of Back to School with the Brat. So as y'all can see, by the title of today's video, we are going to be diving into all things college related. I myself just graduated from the University of Maryland, College Park, yes. Not Eastern Shore, not is it Baltimore County, yeah, none of those. The real UMD, yeah, the big UMD, not the little one. The state's flagship school. Don't let all the others try to fool y'all. We the big dogs, okay? Thank you. They hate us because they ain't us, and they just mad that our school got money and theirs don't. But I'm not here to, talk shit about anybody else's school. But like I was saying, I recently just graduated from the University of Maryland, College Park, with my Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology and Criminology, so that's criminal justice, with a minor in Law and Society. So, what did Drake say? Yeah, she just graduated, call me Big Fish or whatever. Yes. And if you haven't seen my graduation vlog, definitely go and see that, because what are you waiting for? If y'all peeped that, mind your business. But if you didn't, still mind your business. But anyways, like I was saying, now that I have graduated from college, and I've gone through my 4 years and officially completed my undergraduate career, there are a lot of things that I know now that I wish I knew then. So what better way than to share those things than to make a little college advice video. In today's video, I will be sharing with you guys a couple of the do's and don'ts of college. You guys don't have to take my advice at all, but if I can help one person out, then that's enough for me. I don't need everybody to take my advice. I'm just here to make my content. Y'all are just here to watch. As usual, I got my handy dandy, notes with me, because your girl can never remember anything. And for me, it's just easier having them all on my phone here. So my first do is tour your campus before classes starts. And when I say tour your campus, I know a lot of people definitely go on college tours, during their application process, or even, in middle school and in high school. I don't know how it is for y'all, but my freshman year when I was moving in, we had, basically it was like a whole, it was like a weekend. It was like three days of no classes. It was like I think I moved in on a Thursday. I moved in on a Wednesday. So I had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to definitely explore campus, and then classes started that Monday. So definitely before classes start, do tour your campus to see where your classes are going to be and get familiar with walking around your campus. Because if your campus is anything like the UMD's campus, I promise you will get lost. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I was still using my GPS and my map to find buildings on campus up until graduation. Definitely walk around your campus, get a feel of where you're going to be for, ideally, the next 4 years of your life. Another tip that I will give to y'all is once you because you're gonna have your schedule, you're gonna pick out your classes, walk your classes. Definitely Monday you have this class, this class, this class. Definitely see how long it takes you to get in between these classes, the routes you can take to get to your classes, to make you know, your transitions from one class to the next as smooth as possible, because the last thing you want to do is be late to your class because you got lost and you don't know where you're going. And it's okay, get lost, learn your campus. Like, it's gonna happen. Like, I'm not saying it's okay, like, get lost on purpose, but you may get lost. I definitely got lost a lot. Do ask for directions and ask for help. Like, people are not gonna bite you. The worst thing they can say is they don't know where the place is. Second do is to try to get all of your syllabi before the start of classes. I know some professors, they tend to upload their syllabi late, or they upload it during that first week of class or on the first day of class. But for those who have already like uploaded them, go ahead and download them. If you're like me and you need like that hard copy, definitely, you know, go to the library. If you have your own printer, print out your syllabus, highlight the important stuff, do what you need to do, but definitely go ahead and look over the syllabus before your class starts. Don't purchase your textbooks early, because I promise you, you will be wasting money. So if you do need textbooks, do rent your textbooks or do purchase used textbooks. These textbooks are not cheap. One textbook can run you up to $250. So I mean, if you got it like that, you know, mommy and daddy is filling your pockets with some, by all means, waste your money on a textbook. But I wouldn't rush to purchase your textbooks early. That first day of class, that first week, your professors will definitely tell you exactly what it is that you need for that course. And even then, take that with a grain of salt, because even though they might say a textbook is required, that doesn't mean you're actually going to use it in class. Do though purchase like your math labs and stuff like that, your lab textbooks and stuff like that, because when it comes to lab and like math classes and stuff like that, you're gonna need that stuff. Do search for, you know, your textbooks online. Online PDFs honestly saved my life. I think I only ever like rented maybe like 2 or 3 textbooks out of the entire 4 years, and that's what, 8 semesters. Google any search engine, or there are like websites that are definitely dedicated to textbook PDFs. I am definitely, you know, going to try to my best to find, you know, links to those websites. Also with textbooks, on the syllabus, they'll usually tell you that you need a certain edition of it. It's okay to not get the exact edition unless your professor is, you know, adamant that you need that edition of the book. Usually if it's like the 7th edition, they'll tell you it's okay to use the 5th or the 6th, because honestly it's all the same information, it just, you know, is updated a little bit. Do go to your freshman events that first week or that first few days that you do move into campus. Not only are you gonna learn more about your campus and what your campus has to offer, you do get to meet more people that are in your class. These are the people that you're gonna see a lot of throughout the next 4 years. So definitely this is a great way to, you know, get acclimated with, you know, your classmates. Do go to events on your campus. You're gonna be there, like I said, for, you know, ideally the 4 years. Events are really the best ways to connect with people, definitely to network, to build new relationships, to meet people, and honestly just a better way for you to explore your interests outside of academia. Don't just stay in your room and hide. Don't be like me, who spent majority of her time in her dorm, and then when I moved into my apartment, I spent majority of my college, my undergraduate career by myself in my room. like, don't be like me. And I know it's hard, especially for those of us who do have, like, you know, social anxiety, who are a bit on the anti-social side. But every once in a while, do try to push yourself to, you know, get out of your room and explore. Like, no one's saying that you have to go and be in everybody's face 24/7. You got to go to every party that they throw. Definitely do not go to every party, honestly. Not for the sake of, you know, not being able to go to class and whatnot, but all of these parties, they're not going to be worth your time. I promise you, they're not. But yeah, don't stay in your room the whole time. It's really gonna be a waste of that tuition that your parents or the government is paying for. Do join organizations and clubs and different groups on your campus. Another great way for you to meet people. More than likely, you're gonna be joining a group because you're interested in what the group is, what the group has to offer, what the group stands for. And that way, you're also meeting like-minded individuals who may also share the same interests as you. Don't overschedule yourself. Don't overbook yourself. Don't cram pack your schedule with hella classes. If you know for a fact that 18-21 credits is too much for you to take, it's okay. You don't have to be that overachiever. I promise you, you will still graduate on time without cramming 21 credits into one semester. Do that if you can handle it, but I promise you, you don't have to. Don't go and sign up yourself for every club and everything that you seem interested in, because the most important thing about being in these organizations and in these clubs is actually being an active member. So if you know you can't dedicate, you know, the time and effort to the club, organization, or whatever it is, don't go and sign up for it just because, oh, it looks cool and you want to like have filler stuff on your resume. Definitely a big thing in college is time management. Yes, you have to learn how to manage your time when it comes to classes and doing your assignments, because mommy and daddy are not here to hold your hand. Your teachers are not going to press you to turn in your assignments. There's nobody to wake you up and make you go to class. You have to be an adult. Yes, put on your big girl and your big boy panties, boxers, briefs, pull-ups, whatever you want to call them, and you have to be an adult and learn how to manage your time, which also means learning how to manage your social life, your extracurriculars, work if you work. I worked all throughout college, and also learning to manage or even like schedule in time for yourself, because that is also a big thing. Do take care of yourself and do take care of your mental health, because burnout is real and college depression is real as well. College does not get easier. Don't let them lie to you. If you are like me, you know, figure out a system that works best for you to be able to stay organized and keep track of your assignments, your activities, and basically just keep organized and be able to, you know, like manage you and your time better. I do suggest purchasing or downloading an online planner or purchasing a physical one, but don't go wasting your money on a planner if you know you're not going to use it, because I promise you, everybody likes to run to Target or wherever it is and go find the cute little planners that they don't ever use. It just sits in your bag collecting dust. You might use it the first week and then that's that. So don't waste your money on buying a planner if you know that's not your thing or you're not actually going to use it. There are websites and a lot of different like platforms that will allow you to, you know, make to-do lists and online planners. I definitely do suggest that you guys use Notion. Notion is definitely a very great website that you can use to keep track of virtually anything. And there are a lot of different templates. I promise you, if you go on TikTok right now and you definitely go and you just type in Notion or Notion templates, there are a lot of creators who have, you know, made templates that are free to download for you, and they're available. You just have to search for it. Personally, I liked whiteboard calendars because they're definitely a lot more, you know, eco-friendly and more convenient than paper calendars, because you just can like erase it and change it as you go. But also if you like need like reminders and stuff, definitely do look into making different calendars on like Google Calendars. Like, it's free. Like, there's a bunch of like free services that are there. Like, I'm pretty sure majority of the population has a Google account or some type of Gmail account or something registered with Google. Use Google Calendar. You can download the app on your phone. Use the reminders app on your phone. And I know there's a lot of different apps out there on the App Store that are geared towards what's it called, assignments, like making your assignments for school and whatnot. So definitely look into that. You know, pick your poison, as I like to say. Don't go overboard with the school supply shopping. This is not middle school where you need to go and buy all the crazy colored pencils and all the shit you see in Target and Staples. Like, honestly, it's not necessary. I'm not saying don't do it, but you don't need to. Like, if you like all the pens and highlighters and stuff because that's something like that you need to like stay organized with your notes and whatnot, go ahead and do that. Because me myself too, I like doing the highlighters and stuff like that, but it's not necessary, because I promise you it's just going to be taking space in your bag. Like the textbooks, wait and see. Like, your first week of school, like, you'll know what you need to get. Like, don't go overboard with the dorm decor. Like, I know y'all be on TikTok and Twitter and y'all be seeing all of those pictures and stuff of people decking out their dorm and whatnot. I promise you, when it comes time to move out of your dorm, you are going to hate yourself, because now you have to take all that shit down. I'm not saying don't decorate your dorm. Definitely pimp out your space and make it as comfortable as you need it to be, but you don't gotta go crazy with the dorm decor shopping. A friend of mine, like, when it came to like at the end of the semester, they had to like move out of their dorm completely at the end of the semester, which means they had to like take their stuff down as well. Just imagine putting all that stuff up and then having to take it down every semester. I don't think so, God forbid. Like, absolutely not. The Twitter and Pinterest girlies, they can have that. Don't bring your whole closet. Like, that's another thing. Do not bring your whole closet, even if you are coming from out of state. Like, I know the out of state kids, they do bring a lot more stuff with them because they are coming from out of state, but trust me, you do not need every single thing in your closet. Like, yes, you'll wear some stuff, but after a while, unless you really do go to an HBCU, like HBCU is different. They do fashion shows every fucking day. At my school, baby, we was wearing hoodies and sweatpants and it was still 90 degrees outside. I'm not dressing up for class, absolutely not. I did not touch half of that stuff that I brought to my dorm. You go to your professor's office hours. And office hours are basically, you know, a blocked off schedule of time that your professor, you know, has like after class or before class for you and other students to be able to go and like ask questions, you know, go over material, go over your tests with them, homework, stuff like that. Professors do seem a bit intimidating, but you just have to remember that they were once in our shoes. Don't be sitting in class confused thinking that miraculously you're gonna just understand the material like that, you know? Glory be to God if that just happens to you, but 9 times out of 10 that's just not the case. If you need the extra help, go ask for it. That's what they're here for. Yes, I know they're here to teach us, but majority of the time you're going to be spending time teaching yourself. So if you do need that extra help, you know, just go pop in their office hours, send them an email. You can even schedule appointments with your professor, but get the help if you need it. Go talk to your TAs. TAs are your teaching assistants, and those are usually like also undergraduate students or graduate students as well. They basically assist the professor in class. So most of the time they already took the class, and it's even better when they took the class with the professor that you're also currently taking the class with. So it's like they're able to better explain like certain terms and the material in a way that you understand it, because they also had to, you know, learn it themselves when they took the course. Do seek guidance from your advisors. Your advisors are there, you know, to help you. You know, unfortunately, not everyone does, you know, get an advisor that actually like cares about their job, but it's okay. Like, you don't have to stay with your advisor. Like, yes, majority of like the different like majors and stuff, they have their own personal advisors, but sometimes you can also like find help and seek adversarial like guidance from anyone in the department. Honestly, do use your campus resources. And that means everything from the advisors to the professors to the facilities. Everything that your campus has to offer that is at your disposal, use it. Do join your class group meets. Your class group meets are a great way to, you know, stay on top of things in class. Like if you miss something in class, you can ask somebody in the group meet, oh, what happened in class today? Can somebody share you the notes? You know, planning, studying. But with that being said, yes, do join the class group meets, but don't get caught up with cheating. If you see like, and it's hard because this doesn't happen to like everyone, but sometimes your professors and your TAs do secretly join your class group meets, and then you'll have those students who start like sharing test answers or homework answers and stuff that they're not supposed to be sharing, and that does count as academic dishonesty, and everyone in that group chat, group meet, whatever it is, can be held, you know, liable for whatever was shared in there. So as soon as you start suspecting any sorts of cheating going on, leave the group meet. It's honestly not worth it, because I promise you there is gonna be that one student in there that goes and snitches. Don't get caught up in cheating. You don't want to have to go before the academic honor council for no reason. Like, that's just not what you want to do. You do not want to be put on academic probation. Come get caught in the hype of college. Like, college is definitely a very exciting time in a young adult's life, because you definitely do, you know, get a lot more freedom, and you definitely do get to explore a lot more. But don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the fact that you have, you know, so much freedom that you don't know how to discipline yourself. College, for what it was great, but it also could get a little, you know, remedial at times. Like, a lot of people still have that high school mentality. You allow yourself to, you know, grow, explore new interests, you know, take on new opportunities, etc., etc. Like, allow yourself to grow as a person, because the girl I was 4 years ago and the young woman I am now are not two completely different people, but you can definitely see the differences. I have definitely grown a lot. I do owe that to my college experience. Like, college can change you for the better or for the worst, and if I were you, I would want you to change for the better. Ladies, this is for my girls. Don't get caught up with them athletes. I promise you, do not get caught up with them athletes, my freshman ladies. I promise you, all that glitters is not gold, baby. Just because they got that jersey and a number on their back does not mean that they is hot shit. 9 times out of 10, they don't even get no play time. 2, they be dumb as fuck. Truth is, a lot of them are looking just to get a little yeah, and that's that. And look, I'm not saying all athletes are bad. I'm not saying all athletes are bad, but ladies, trust me, there's more to life than chasing after that junior star player on the basketball team. I promise you. Save yourself the stress and the heartache. Don't go becoming a groupie. There are some good ones, like a nice handful of athletes. I was cool with them, and those ones were, you know, the ones that did have, you know, some brain cells in their head, but a vast majority of them were not. And these are the male ones. The female athletes, they were always cool. Like those ones, I always see them being studious and they work done, you know, about them and they sport. But the male ones, Lord, just be careful on campus. Just be careful on campus. That's all I have to say. Ladies and gents, be careful on campus, because people will take advantage of you or try to take advantage of you. Not necessarily if you let them, but if the opportunity arises. So when you are going out, do make sure you are out with people or around people that you trust, because there are crazy things that happen on these campuses every day, and I would hate for anything to happen to any of you guys. Do go out with people that you trust. Do be aware of your surroundings. Do be aware of what you're consuming. Do be careful of what you're saying and who you're saying it to. That party you're about to go to is not the place where you want to test your alcohol limit. So do know your limits. Do know what you can handle. Don't push it. This is only the first episode of Back to School with a Brat. And like I said earlier, take what resonates with you, you know, leave what doesn't. I do hope the advice I gave does, you know, help at least one, you know, college student out there. I do hope you guys, you know, enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys, you know, found it a little bit amusing. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely stay tuned for more episodes in the Back to School with a Brat series. Shout out to all of my UMD alum, as well as the new baby Terps, you know. Welcome to the winning team. Now, let me not say that. If you in college, you already winning. If you pursuing that degree, you already winning. No matter how long it takes you, college is a big deal. Don't let anybody tell you that it isn't. Enjoy your undergraduate experience. You only get one. Make mistakes, but learn from them. And yeah, man, they say your college years are the best years of your life. I don't know if that's really true or not, but you definitely can make those years great. And for my incoming, you know, freshmen, I do hope you guys do have a wonderful freshman year. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below some more do's and don'ts for my college students out there. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I will definitely catch y'all in the next one. Bye.